Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and let's talk about Friends. Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic. Now, 7 years ago, I started this, Scoutadelic. And I would say all of my friends that I have at this moment in time, about 90% of them are in scouting or have been in scouting, or I met them through scouting. Friends are an integral part of scouting. You don't see it, but eventually, yeah, you get that in touch with that many different scouters that they become your friends. And then you see them outside of scouting, and then you can't get rid of them. Or in my case, you definitely can't get rid of me because I'll be messaging you quite a lot. But friends is something that is really good about scouting, I think. That we bond together over something that we all seem to enjoy, and then we stick with it. So because this month is all about friends and friendship and maybe getting friends into scouting, I thought I needed to find someone who was my friend. I've known this person for 8 years now, and it's so weird to do this all over again. So who is my co-host going to be this month? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm a cub leader, a county trainer, and a member of... My phone goes off.
I'm so using that!
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm a Cub Scout leader, a county trainer, and a member of Bush Scout UK. And this is my 60-second scouter.
3, 2, 1.
How did you get started in scouting?
I actually grew up in a family of scouters. My parents were scouters, and they've just actually received their 50 years award.
What's the best thing that you can cook?
I'm very good at baking cakes.
What's your best memory of Scoutadelic?
I think it's got to be our carpool karaoke driving around Manchester city centre.
What's your favourite skill?
My favourite skill is teaching others. I love teaching people how to cook on open fires.
How are Scout friends different from normal friends?
Scout friends get it in terms of the commitment we have and our weekends and evenings away, whereas kind of normal friends kind of find it a little bit weird and alien because it's like a second job to them.
What is your favourite video you've done on Scoutadelic?
I think it's been my making things in the kitchen.
What's one word to describe a scouting?
Imaginative.
So do you remember how this goes?
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while. Might be a tad rusty.
Do you want to know how many years?
Oh, go on. How many?
7.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking 5, but that is quite incredible. So well done you. Well done me for sticking with you.
Well, technically, so we've known each other 8 years.
We have, yes.
Yes, because it was Manchester Pride the year before Scoutadelic started, and that's how I knew you. And it was
That's very, very true. Yeah.
What do you want to do? So yeah, so that's.
And we've been friends ever since.
I know, right? You can't get rid of me.
I'm going to say, well done for putting up with me too.
So thank you for answering all those questions. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. It's been far too long.
It has. It has
since
really
we've
has.
done one of these. So you were episode 2. You're now at episode 95.
Wow.
So there has been, what, 93 other co-hosts between your first attempt and this attempt. And I remember
an attempt.
you only get 2 attempts in this, and there we are.
Right.
And you taught me how to firelight with like sort of flint and steel.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did that with my cubs. And it was just so amazing. So yeah, it's the power of learning something new. And that was great. I've put you on the spot again because you're going to have to teach me something new again. So what are you going to teach me and everyone else?
So hopefully we're going to be learning how to create our very own little envelopes out of any type of paper, magazine, newspaper, and these can be used for all sorts of things. I use them for storing seeds that I've collected and grown in the garden and giving to people, which is really nice. But you can use them from all sorts, letters, gifts, anything that can fit in this little envelope.
So what do we need first of all?
So first of all, we need some paper of some sort. So that can be anything, any thickness, any colour, I use some old magazines, and we need to cut it into a square. So we are going to do some origami, and origami always starts with squared paper.
So I'm guessing then you want the nicer picture on the outside and then the picture that you don't want on the inside. Is that right?
So I want this lovely picture of a sunflower and a bee on the outside, whereas even though this is quite interesting, it's not as pretty as the one on the outside. So whenever you're doing origami for this particular one, place the picture on the table, facing down. And then up. Okay, so I've got my sheet of square paper here. You've already done the first bit, Mike, so you kind of made it easier for yourself because you've done that first fold. But for those that haven't and have just got a square piece of paper, we're going to take the bottom point to the top, and then we're going to smooth and crease that bottom. So I'm going to do this on my table, so I've got a hard surface. So we should have a triangle like that.
Yep.
Okay, so again, you can decide which way you want it to go. So I'm wanting the bee to be on the back. So this is your back. So we're going to turn it round.
Oh, okay.
And then what we're going to do, we're going to take this point to roughly about a third down, but to make it look like it's in a straight line there.
Right. Oh, okay. Right. I get you. So it's going to be a bit like that.
Like that, yeah. So I'll do it again on here. It doesn't matter which side you do first. So we're going to kind of push it along to make that flat edge, and then we're going to crease down here. Okay, so it looks like a little arm. And with all origami, we're going to do the same with the other corner here. So this corner should align here and produce a straight line at the top. So again, we're taking this corner to that one to create that straight line.
So like that then, yeah.
So so it just looks like two arms that I've folded over. What we're then going to do, we've got two folds and at the top, haven't we? We've got two little openings there.
Yeah.
We now need to do some tucking.
Okay.
So if you look here on that top arm, it opens up into a little, it opens up there. Okay. So what we're going to do first to make the fold easier, I'm just going to create a crease by folding that down and then, you know, making that crease line there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Just so that gives us an anchor point.
Yeah.
Because then what we're going to do is we're going to tuck it down that first arm at the top arm.
Okay. Yeah.
So it might be that you need to open it up a little bit.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
I'm impressed with that already.
Fabulous. Let's hope mine works out the same. Brilliant. So it's nice and neatly tucked in. So if you can see now, it creates that safe opening here. Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the last thing you need to do is to create the envelope lid, which again, we're folding this down along the line. So you can then see we've got our little envelope there. And if you open it up, you've got the two-tone.
Ah, I like that. I think that's nice. That's really cool for especially Christmas coming up as well. Like sort of doing little Christmas like parcels and Christmas presents.
So the next bit that we need to do is once you've got everything in, how do we then seal it? So I use labels, sticky labels, like this, cut in half because these are a little bit wide. So if I do that there.
So is this too big?
Is it bigger than your envelope?
Just about.
So always measure the size of your sticker you're going to use before
Right,
you put your
okay.
paper. But ideally, yes.
Do you mean I could actually
Yes, that's much better.
say
Fabulous. Well,
a
I
scout is
use plain,
prepared?
I use plain labels because I'm using them for seeds, and I'll write on the seed name on it.
Nice. Okay.
So a little bit like that one. I've got the sticker here. It hasn't got the name on it, but this has.
Right.
You can hear.
No.
Okay, it's got seeds in it.
You like this? It's like me going, listen to the seeds. Oh wow. And then there we go. Oh.
And then, yeah, it sticks it down for you.
Oh, that is absolutely ace. I think that's amazing. That is brilliant. I'm now thinking of all the like sort of the wrapping paper that I've got upstairs that I could actually do this with.
Yeah. If you didn't have stickers and you had a little bit of glue, a little bit of kind of, yeah, just you can glue the edges down if you wanted it a little bit more secure.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think that's ace. I think that's absolutely fantastic. That's 7 years in the making, that is.
But the beauty of this is you're kind of making it to give to somebody else to kind of pass that friendship over and, you know, your love to other people, which is lovely, no matter how big or how small. And as I say, you can make even like the cutest of little ones as well.
You guys have done some amazing things in October, from spookiness to big events. So these are the photos that you posted on social media this month. Here we go.
Well, those were absolutely great. Now we want to see what you're going to be doing over November. So please.
It's not as easy as it seems, is it?
No, because I've forgotten where you want me to post them. They were amazing. Now we want to see what you've been getting up to or will be getting up to in November. So post via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget to tag in Scoutadelic.
So it's part of the show where I verse my co-hosts. In-host v co-host. So 7 years ago, we sat back to back with a chocolate digestive. You moaned because it was obviously so many points on Weight Watchers. May I point out, I have won this month. So at no point are you ever going to let the co-host win for this year. Okay. But this is a personal thing because I can't remember who won out of us in the biscuit thing. So it could be that one of us, we finally draw after all these years, or one of us is an ultimate winner, and then I'll never have you back if it is you.
I think it was me that won that challenge last time.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I may have to put in some old footage right now.
No. I'm not cheating. You cannot believe it. I actually won. I won, Mike.
So we're going to play a game of name as many. So you have 30 seconds to name as many on a certain topic. And then I get the same amount of time, but I can't repeat anything that you have said, okay? Or vice versa. If I go first, you can't name the same thing. So you're going first on this. Your category is camp songs. May I point out there are quite a lot on Scoutadelic web pages, so you should be able to reel these off. Okay.
Yeah, and I probably sang some of them as well.
Hopefully. Be nice to me because I've got to write all these down as well. So don't like sort of be like, I'll be like, yeah. Your 30 seconds start now.
Campfires burning, 3 blind jellyfish. Oh gosh. I know it's not that easy, is it?
I know, right?
I know, and I sing them all the time. You jump from 40,000 feet. Oh gosh. Singing in the rain. Going up the mountain. Oh gosh. I think I'm failing.
And that's your time.
Oh God, campfire. That is hard. I'm thinking, I sing them all the time. Oh, God, you're gonna get so much more than me because that was like 5.
You think that, but like,
No.
you know, you go into this and people think, oh, it's easy. But it isn't.
It's not, because you go blank. You think, yeah, I'm gonna win this.
But then you go in one direction, and then if that direction doesn't lead you to your next one, you're then stuck. So you've got to reverse back to then try and find another one. So, okay, I've got to beat 5.
Oh God.
In 30 seconds. Here we go. So my time starts now. D raise hang low, on top of spaghetti. An Austrian went yodeling. A little piece of tin. Hey,
that's one of mine as well.
Thank you. I put that in there just to really like sort of upset you. Kumbaya. I just need one more. Do your ears hang low?
Check your time.
I know I'm going to try. I've got 6 though, and I beat you. Hi, this is Mike, who's editing right now, who's just realised that the mic on camera has just said the same song twice. Therefore, Catherine wins that one. That doesn't bode well for me, does it? That's fine, because it's best out of 3. Okay. And I'm going to go first now. So okay. I'm going to randomly pick one. I'm going to go with... I'm going to mix them up whilst my hand's in here as well. I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Things needed for a campfire. Which I feel, because you're part of a Bush Scout unit, you should know this.
Okay.
My 30 seconds start now. So you need wood. You need obviously a spark, so that could be, I'm going to go with flint and steel. So for my spark, flint and steel, but also matches, just in case. You need a bucket of water, usually, at the side, for health and safety reasons, of course. You need some kindling. You will need, obviously, some small sticks, you know, like sort of little mini stick things. You need logs to sit down on. And also, rocks. I still don't understand, but rocks around the campfire, and that's my time. How many did I get? I think I got 8.
8.
Okay. Well, you're good at this, so that you should be reeling these off like mad. Okay, are you ready? Your 30 seconds start now.
So you need oxygen to actually fire it. Okay, the fuel to feed it. That could be anything from branches, leaves, straw, cotton wool, any other kind of paper you can use, tissue you can use. You can then use a fire tray, steel fire tray, to actually put it in. It doesn't necessarily have to be rocks or anything. It could be a ground pit to kind of light it in. And you can then use marshmallows to toast around the fire, and then you've got your
time. You've got your time. I let you have marshmallows, even though it was on the bell. Okay. Okay. I see how this is. I'm not happy.
I love you.
Well, I'm not happy, but I don't mind, because at the end of the day, I'm still 1 a year. It's not often that I get that, but I have done that. But yeah, right. I'm never going to invite you back again.
We'll see.
Well, for an episode, I bet I'll put that as the asterisk. But yeah. Oh, well done. Congratulations. Yeah, whatever.
And that's the end of our show.
Don't forget to obviously give it a like and share it around, you know, because if a co-host can come back, all the others will be scampering to say, oh, can I come back as well? And by participating, you can get one of these amazing badges. Catherine's already got one of these, so there is no other one that she can get. And also a big thanks to our patrons who support the channel. That's Irvin, Joseph, Mark, Martin, Marcus, Percy, Rob, Roger, and Steve. You can be one too by checking out the links below.
And don't forget to be a little Scoutadelic. Bye.